Jaron Ennis officially vacates both 147-pound titles, moves up to 154. It's a laundry list of good fights that can be made. Kind of like coming under fire now because of leaving 47 when you got guys like Teo, guys like Devin moving up. But, you know, it's boxing. You're going to get criticism. What do you expect from him at 154? Like, what kind of fighter do you think he's going to be, like, evolution-wise? And what fights do you want to see him in?
I mean, I think 154 is going to be great for Jaron Ennis. He doesn't have to cut the extra weight. He's going to go ahead and he's going to be, if anything, stronger at 154 pounds than he is at 147 pounds. Now, you know, getting criticism for not fighting guys like Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney, no disrespect to those guys, but those are little guys, man. And I don't really think that those are good fights for those guys. I think that Jaron Ennis is doing them a favor by moving up to 154, because if those guys get in the ring with Jaron Ennis, you know, and I like Devin, I like his father, and I like, you know, Teofimo, but those guys can't compete with a guy like Jaron at that weight. You know what I mean? It's just, he's just too strong. Now, at 154 pounds, I think sky's the limit, man. I like to see him in all the fights. What's the real talk? Fundora would be a fun fight. Yeah. You know, I think that would be a very challenging fight for a couple of rounds until Jaron Ennis gets into that pocket. I think Jaron Ennis wins that fight, but I think that's a good challenge for him, something different, something that people aren't even expecting him to do. You know, I mean, I would have said Tim Tszyu, but Tim Tszyu's been having some rough fights, so I don't think that's a thing that's going to happen. There's another guy who just fought that beat Tim Tszyu. What's that guy's name?
Makram Mortazayev?
That would be an interesting fight. That guy's had a extensive amateur career, and he's undefeated.
Yeah,
undefeated fighter. You know, those guys that come from overseas are strong. We already seen that Jaron was challenged to a degree when he fought one of those Ukrainian type guys. So I would like to see a fight like that for Jaron Ennis. And who else is out there?
Virgil
Ortiz. That's a great fight. Everybody, for whatever reason, thinks that Jaron doesn't want to fight Virgil. I don't know the details behind the scenes, but me personally, I picked Jaron Ennis to win that fight. I think Jaron Ennis wins that fight a lot easier than people think. I think that he outboxes him. I think that, don't get me wrong, Virgil is a strong fighter, but I don't think he's going to be strong enough to really beat a guy like Jaron Ennis. And I don't want to sound like one of these local Philly guys that are just like, oh man, y'all just biased because y'all from Philly. I'm being dead serious. I'm looking at this from an unbiased perspective. I'm not part of Jaron Ennis' team. I don't get paid when he fights. I just truthfully think he could beat. I truthfully think he beats these guys.
Yo, why when somebody doesn't give confirmation bias, it's always you're either a hater or you just you're biased towards him. You think he can beat everybody, this and that. Sometimes you just analyzing what you see.
Yeah, that's what I see. Like the guy that has the 300-something amateur fights. The what's his name again? I just mentioned him. He beat Tim Tszyu.
Oh, Bakram. Bakram got 300 fights?
Something like that. Somewhere up there. Or maybe less, but somewhere high.
Yeah.
I never really watched him fight, so I can't sit here and say I think Jaron could beat that guy. I do like that guy's resume. I like his amateur pedigree. I think that that's a challenge for Jaron Ennis in that weight class. But, you know, guys like Fundora's a challenge as well. I mean, who the hell wants to fight a guy 6'7"? I mean, let's be honest. Right. That's a fucking nightmare, right? Mm-hmm. However, I think these are good fights for Jaron Ennis to prove himself. And but other than that, man, skill for skill, you know, the power, the speed, the defense, the reflexes, man. I mean, how can you deny Jaron Ennis, man? Honestly, he's been showing it. You know what I mean? I understand the resume might not be up to par to what some people expect, but he's gonna step up when that time comes.